So we're in Palm Springs. The houses are just like what you see on TV or what you would imagine as far as the close quarters. I want y'all to see how close this is. So we're in Palm Springs, made it all the way today. Had a few issues. Let's see, where did we leave today? We left Buckeye, Arizona. Is it Buckeye? Yeah. Buckeye, Arizona. And we kept having an intake leak, I guess you could say. Fouled out a plug, no big deal. And ended up changing the intake gaskets, still leaking. So finally just took the intake and carburetor off of the backup engine and put it on here. We had an aluminum intake on here to start with. And Ira, what's up? We made it to California. So you see the black intake on here now. That's the cast iron. Yeah, another day down. And we ended up just changing the whole intake today. So I'm going to take y'all inside the Airbnb. We were actually supposed to stay next door. We're over here, I don't know which way. Second Airbnb that canceled on us on this trip. Cactus. All right, we are live on Facebook. So this is the Airbnb we're at. We'll go this way first. So like I said, the other Airbnb got canceled. It's pretty cool. And I am filthy as I can be. It's a pretty good sized house. Maybe getting canceled on the other one wasn't so bad.
Ooh, hi, I'm Bright.
It's cute.
So, cool kitchen.
Sure. It's cute.
Look out back here in a second. Jazz is already chilling.
This is Mom and Dad's room.
What'd you say?
This is Mom and Dad's room.
That's right. All right, if you're just tuning in, we're in Palm Springs, California. Made it all the way to California, y'all. That is hard to believe. The door was actually open. All right, so this is kind of what I expected. A small backyard, rock garden, pool grill, table, hot tub, jacuzzi, whatever it is, and cactus. Kenny, we made it all the way to California. It's unbelievable. Yes, I will have one. What questions do y'all have so far? Kenny, I appreciate all the support. Hey, Jess, Michelle. I couldn't get it open. Wait till you show them the view in the morning. That's what, we'll walk back out there. I doubt you're going to be able to see it. Hey, Mr. John and Miss Hilda. Brandon, what's up? We made it all the way to California, y'all. And we're in Palm Springs. And I know y'all not going to be able to see this. If y'all can see right there, mountains right here. I can't wait to see this tomorrow morning. Huge mountain right there. Howie, what's up? Best sister-in-law in the world, Beth, right there, tuning in.
I'm glad Philip did. Thank you. Appreciate you.
So,
I was gonna call.
again, this is the tightest spot we've ever been in with the trailer.
No, that's not my bag.
But this is the last Airbnb. Tomorrow we'll make it to the coast. Stacy, what's up? Yeah, Patrick, I know it's not showing on the camera. Maybe if I walk out here on the driveway. Red, what's up? Hey, Tommy. That's probably no better, is it? Being just one way away, does that make tomorrow stressful, or have you made it far enough to no longer stress finishing. I don't know that I've really stressed about anything too bad, really, since we left. My personal goal was to make it 2 days, and if we did that with no problems, I guess y'all can't see the mountains. If we made it with 2 days with no major problems, I felt really confident that we can make it. And I knew we prepared for it as best as we possibly could. And again, this is the wall outside the house. That's how much room there was between the trailer, the trees, and the other wall right here. So am I stressed about tomorrow? Probably no more than what I want to admit to. But again, I feel like we've done as much as we possibly could. I don't know if you were on here earlier when I said we ended up just changing the intake out today because we just kept having a intake leak, and tried to take it off, work with some more gaskets, put some RTV silicone on it, and try to take up the space in there. And it worked, and it was better. So we just threw everything we had at it, changed the whole intake off the other car, put the Champion X plugs in there, and it ran like a top today. Yeah, there's a little light on it. Like Mr. John, we ended up changing the intake on it today. It had aluminum intake, and we just kept having an intake leak on it, so we just changed out the whole intake. I already had that carb on there, so it was easy to do. That way we didn't have to waste a carburetor gasket. But the little truck's running good. Very minor issues. Ira at PV asked if I was nervous about finishing tomorrow with only 1 day left. Roger, it is a pretty clean engine. The exhaust has obviously got some, it's seen its better day, but the belt there and everything. Hey, Miss Debbie. Scooter, what's up? Hey, Julie Wells. Praying for you guys. Have a safe trip. Red, so far it has. We had to get on Interstate 10 a lot today, and partially by choice, partially by we didn't have a choice. Hey, Alex. It was about 240 miles versus 300 miles, 50, 60 miles difference, something like that. And so we decided to get on Interstate 10. It was running good enough at one point. We just committed to it, and then we didn't back up. And the T has seen this better day. It probably looks pretty good on camera, but Miss Kathy, we're doing good. Pretty tired today. My back is really getting to me. Thank you, Julie. Miss Brenda, you got this, no doubt. I appreciate that. Love you too, Beth. Don Snyder. Wow. I appreciate him tuning in. Don, this thing has ran all these parts we got from Snyder's. Absolutely spectacular parts. Couldn't thank y'all enough for the donation y'all made a couple of days ago, whenever it was, too, on the Just Giving link. And hey, Miss Emily, I appreciate y'all watching. And don't forget, it is Giving Tuesday for a couple more hours anyway, so make sure y'all check out the link that's pinned to the top of my Facebook page. If we get to $15,000 on that alone, before we reach the coast tomorrow, we will leave there and head toward Vegas and take it down the strip. Miss Brenda, I appreciate that. Hey, Denise, Miss Vivian Kelly, happy you're near the end. Safe travel. It's hard to believe we're near the end. That it's gone by so quickly. It's been ridiculously fast. What's up with the exhaust manifold? It's just been hot. No problems with it whatsoever. Eric, what's up? Don, I greatly appreciate it, and I can't wait to shake your hand one day. I mean, it was spectacular. I really appreciate that. I thought my wife was going to cry about it. She might cry after she sees my credit card bill with y'all. I knew you could do it one more day, a trip of a lifetime. John, Mr. John, yeah, it's definitely been a trip of a lifetime for sure, no doubt. I wish we could have seen more, but we couldn't have done it in this fashion. And Mr. Don Snyder, since you're watching, you might can confirm this. To my knowledge, I'll be the fastest solo driver since 1923 with the Desert Pal to do this in a Model T in this fashion. Solo driver. I know Tom Cotter and those did it in 2016 or 17 or whenever it was in 14 and a half days with two of them.
We gotta figure out what time sunrise is.
Mr. Don Snyder's watching. Some
Oh,
Snyder's.
thank you so much for everything. I was joking with Todd. I was like, I'm gonna miss seeing your name come through the mail every 2 days. Package from Don Snyder.
I told him that you about started crying and got emotional with your donation, and I said you would probably get emotional again when you saw my credit card bill.
That's true.
Hey, Brett.
I'm sure that you will be a part of whatever comes next, Mr. Snyder.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to show that, but it's not showing
You
up.
can't see. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see.
I could see it, but it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's
So
going to
we
be
can
awesome.
We can see the mountain vista kind of, going around us. And
Hey, Denise.
we have no idea what that's going to look like in the morning, but we're excited to see it.
So Ira
I'll be up
PV,
cooking pancakes.
Yeah.
Ira PV asked me if I was nervous with only one day left since we'd had a pretty uneventful trip so far, and I told him I thought if we got past day number 2 doing this, I thought we would be pretty good and pretty well off. And it's been an uneventful trip, other than just regular maintenance. Everything's been spectacular.
Today there was a little extra
Yes.
maintenancing.
Alex and Kathy, we are in Palm Springs now. We just got here 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, whenever I got on here. What else?
Tomorrow's going to be kind of an emotional day. I'm not I don't know. I think we're all kind of feeling a little bit of up and down. I mean, I'm excited about finishing, but I'm also like, this has been
This is the way of life now.
It is. This. I think it's been a year and a half for me and Todd planning this, and it's almost bittersweet. You know what I mean?
It is. It's crazy. And if by chance Senator Thomas McElveen is watching, we will have the South Carolina flag back on here tomorrow. We ended up breaking 3 different flag poles and actually ripped off part of the bed of the truck, but that's okay. I'm sure you said the weather, but it's cold here. Yeah, Alex, probably so. Denise, it's really not that bad here. It's a little on the cool side, but very comfortable.
Oh my gosh, today it was 71 degrees and riding on the T. It was like amazing.
Yep. Ira, I'm sure it will be. Appreciate that, Pete. You'll have a hard time believing it's over. Mr. John, I don't know what we're going to do when we get back. That's kind of a lie because I'll wait till we get back to announce that. When will the Model T Club join you? They're going to come up here tomorrow morning, sometime early mid-morning. Then they'll drive us to the coast. I'll let them lead us, and we can't wait to get there. How long is the drive tomorrow? What time do you get destination? We'll probably leave here about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and they said they would get us there in a few hours. So I think it's probably, if I had to just take a wild guess, 150 miles. I really don't know. That was one of the things that I thought was kind of cool that I didn't know the last leg of this. And a few weeks ago, I could have told you turn by turn for the first 3 or 4 days. Yeah, we're almost here. I appreciate the congratulations. The people on here are the amazing ones. Miss Pat, thank you. Other Miss Pat, I appreciate that compliment. Joe Summerall, how are you? Look forward to seeing that. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. We'll definitely go live a few minutes before we reach the coast. We'll try to update y'all, and so y'all can tune in.
Honestly, I was tearing up at the "Welcome to California" sign. That was kind of emotional for me. I think one of the highlights of the day was when we went through the checkpoint into California from Arizona. I'll show you. Where is it? Right here. And he signed it, "Welcome to Cali." So we have some cool signatures on here. One day we'll just go through and kind of show you guys everything. But
when we get back, we'll do a video.
Yeah, we've had people sign. There's Georgia Fruitcake Company. There's thanks for being in Dallas. We've had people, the warning ticket from the officer, who was very, very sweet to do that for us, and we've had people sign it at the Carlsbad Caverns. And some of the early ones got rained on, so they're not quite as bright. But this is...
Yeah, we got rained on in Ruston, Louisiana for sure.
12 days worth of signatures.
I know exactly what I want to put under my name.
So you're gonna do something different now?
Oh no, I want to write underneath my signature. Just slow down, Todd. It's only a 90-degree turn.
The day Patrick was
If I had gotten that on video, that would have been like
on his
the million view reel.
It
That
would've
was.
been.
Yeah, that one would have gone viral for sure. Patrick, what we're talking about is Patrick was riding with me yesterday, and it wasn't a stop sign. It was just a 90-degree turn. And there was no traffic coming. And I mean, you could see for 10 miles.
Kept on telling
Every
Todd,
direction.
hey, it's a 90-degree turn, like a stop sign, but no stop sign. It's just a 90-degree turn.
A stop sign, but no stop sign. I think that was his exact words, actually.
And I think he took it at about 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, we took it pretty fast to where his hat blew off. And just like the Duke boys, we were straightening the curves.
I do believe it happened.
And then later today, he said, hold on, we're taking this tight. I said, I've seen worse.
And then Jazz was panicking, trying to get out. So
And then the fun part is with the cushion, with the extra cushion, with the extra cushion on it, you really have nothing between you and the ground.
No.
So when I saw you bounce up and down,
I mean, again, I really appreciate Paul Hodge making that cushion for us.
Lifesaver.
That's been, yeah. My hip still hurts, but that's not because of the trip. Other than sitting there for, I don't know, 10 hours a day, probably for the most part. And I've got back issues previously anyway, and tons of people have asked me about that. But
yeah, it's been. If we didn't have that, I don't know what we'd have done. Especially as passengers, that was a lifesaver. Paul Hodge made that for us.
so we'll try to go live again later. If y'all got any more questions, we'll keep answering them. We'll try to go live later. We actually have a Hydro Warrior coming over here this afternoon to see us, or tonight, I guess.
Yeah, and if the family is okay with that, we'll.
Yeah, we'll try to go live or at least get some pictures of us. They've been supportive and been on board with everything.
He was
for
featured.
several weeks now.
He was featured as one of
Yeah,
one
he
of our
was
Fridays.
Friday Facts, as a matter of
Yeah.
fact. That's right.
So if they're okay with that, we will put them on
I can't
camera.
remember his first name right off the top of my head.
Shane?
Yeah, Shane Montoya. And hopefully the family will be okay. But if not, that's fine too. Y'all can go back and check them out on our Friday Facts from a few weeks ago. Any more questions?
Let me see if I can scroll a little bit. Thanks for doing the trip.
First time in California?
For me?
Elizabeth Touchberry is blessed to have you. I think we've answered.
Alexander
All of
Edwards
them
asked
on their
if
phones.
it's first time in California.
I wonder if they're watching me live.
They're trying to go. They're trying to look up. They're
am
they're
trying
trying.
to watch the comments.
They're looking at the comments. They're looking at the comments.
I answered some comments.
Can we just say real quick for everybody standing here, we need to give a big shout out to all of our families.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
Most definitely.
Thanks, Crystal. You're the best. Oh, and happy birthday, Autumn.
I don't know
I
if
missed it.
my wife is watching. Even though I told her to follow, I highly doubt it.
Well, you
But
can make her watch
thanks
it
for
later.
letting me go.
Jasmine, what you mean what?
Hey, I want to say thanks to our brother again for meeting us, and
Yeah.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
Saving us a spot. That was VIP parking, I think he called it.
Very cool.
Booties.
Booties.
Booties are spectacular service hamburgers.
Yes, Booties Burgers.
I think it might be like boots.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think
It was good. It was great.
Yeah.
The wings, they had several different flavors of wings that were award winning and for Arizona.
awesome.
They were good. They were super
Grand
good.
Canyon Burger was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
really
was
liked it,
really
yeah.
good.
Yep.
And it was
It's almost as good as Cut Rates.
Almost.
Can't wait to get a cut rate burger.
But I want to say thank you to Elizabeth Touchberry for holding down the fort for
Yeah,
us.
And to Charlie too.
And Charlie Fawcett.
friends are family.
Man, Charlie is on it. We have a group chat between the six of us, and Charlie's been our navigator from afar, as well as giving us a lot of Model T advice and life advice and everything else. Charlie has been always has been supportive of me and Todd, but
Yeah, Charlie's
especially on this
supported
trip.
me for,
Charlie.
I can't tell you how long. He's been a huge supporter of any crazy idea I come up with, and we'll come up with more for sure.
Charlie, we're gonna have to talk before you give him any more ideas.
Beth
Beth
Hey,
said your sister for virtual comic relief.
if Mr. Don Snyder is still watching, I'm gonna start getting my parts shipped to work, and I'll change my credit card bill to work too. So
No, keep sending them to the house. Keep sending them to the house. You
Anything
want
else?
to hold it?
Yep.
I mean, no, I wasn't saying put me on camera. No, we've had
else we got?
a great time, but we've also just
Cousin
really,
Greg Blackman, how are you, sir? Miss
Tell-
Kathy.
So we've been watching Just Giving. Let's give a little update. We're not quite at driving down the Las Vegas Strip. Our goal was 15,000. You guys have almost gotten us there, but at this point, they're not driving down the Strip. So
We're going to drive past it and wave.
I want to drive down the strip.
Kenny, I made that before I left, to be totally honest with you, and froze it. Betty Reese, how are you? Leon, Miss Pat. Who else is on here? Ira, I wish you were too. Of course.
So what else is on? Do you have any? Are there
Karen,
any other
what's up?
questions?
Let's see.
Make sure Elizabeth doesn't have a question.
Elizabeth's
Yeah.
sleeping.
Oh, that's right,
Elizabeth's in bed.
Yeah, it's
She
super.
already
I
texted
keep
me
forgetting
and
it's
said
super late.
Yeah, it's technically
Yep.
10:30 there.
But we've had a good time doing this.
Yeah, Alex Edwards here. How many miles to go? Alex is planning on writing a book about this, by the way. I'm just sitting here showing the bush between y'all. How many miles to go, Daddy? I'm going to guess 150 to 200. I don't know exactly. The Model T Club of San Diego, Mr. Dave is actually planning that route out. I honestly have no clue which way we're going tomorrow. And I think that left a little mystique about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Miss Gail, we're doing good. Hope you are too.
Left today.
Ken and Tammy, hello.
Yeah, they're looking at 5:30 in the morning.
How many miles have we done so far? 2,700, somewhere along there. We've had a few side trips or whatever that we didn't really calculate for, like the 2.5 hours of going to the Geronimo surrender site.
Couple
And
detours because we didn't know.
we've had at least 4 major
we
detours.
planned-
Yeah, but we planned on the route to be. I mean, the route was very specific. But when we got to like 80 and some other places, we didn't know that there were detours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intake is fixed. We just swapped out the intake. Miss
The dead end was hi. Tell her hey. Hey, Miss Sandra, I miss you.
Brad, what's up? Miss Sandra will be back Monday, I think. Monday or Tuesday we'll be back to work.
County Model T Club, not San Diego, I guess.
Oh,
Well,
That's
they're from
That's from Brian Petroff.
yep.
did we goof on the name?
Yeah, we probably did.
We goofed
We'll
on
blame it on the.
We're from South Carolina.
Yeah, we're
We
from
are so
South
very-
Carolina.
We are so very
We're not
sorry.
from here.
I'm not sure who else I've met from that club, based out of San Diego, from what I understand. I could be wrong. But I know I met Dave, and I'm not sure if I met you, Brian, or not, out in Vegas earlier this year when I
In
spoke out
March,
there.
when we
Yeah,
went in March, and I'm sorry if we goofed. We
Yeah.
will get it right tomorrow. I
yeah, we'll
promise.
try to get it right. How about the parade? Yes, we are scheduled to be the grand marshals of the parade in Sumter, South Carolina, on Sunday coming up.
We don't ever commit or anything.
You don't. We don't. Or Todd does it.
Todd doesn't overcommit all of us on our behalf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Miss Brenda, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Shannon, Tom, Paul. We just gave you a shout out a little while ago about the cushion.
The cushion is amazing, Paul. Thank you.
that's-
Without you, we would all be a lot much sorer.
Denise, we would drive
more
it.
sore.
Denise, it would take a large donation for us to drive it back. Charlie's finally tuning in.
Oh, we have visitors.
Are you okay being on Facebook?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Live right now.
All right, so hold on one second.
Finally.
I'm gonna let you take this for just a second.
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
This is Todd. How are you? Big hug.
Is that a junior?
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Patrick.
Hi, Liz. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is for all of you from our local bakery.
we appreciate it. Hey,
Hello, nice to meet you. Joel.
I'm Patrick.
What is your name?
Nice to meet you.
Tell Mr. Touchberry what you'd like to donate.
thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Can you give you a hug? Give him a hug. That was so sweet. Thank
Appreciate
you so
you.
much.
Yeah. You're awesome, buddy.
I heard you did karate. pretty good at it. What build are you?
Green light.
Oh. So you could probably take out anybody that's here if need be.
I can barely spell
confidence.
Protector. What am I looking for?
Your instructor's what?
No, my bodyguard. I need a
Bodyguard.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a bodyguard. So you can do that for me. All right, I want you to sign my.
So I have seen his videos. He's a high kicker. I mean, I tried to. I can't go.
And
Those
will you
long
tell
legs.
folks here about what's going on with him, if you don't mind?
Here. Yeah, this is for you guys. So I hope you
Oh my!
enjoy.
This is
20 pounds from our local bakery. So Shane's actually going to be 11 on Sunday.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Obviously.
and he was born with hydrocephalus. We didn't know until he was 2.
Wow.
Yeah, you just put an M. It's okay.
That's good. Yep.
He always says, "Daddy gave me a long last name."
All right, come here. I want you to sign too.
But so we didn't know, and while I was pregnant or anything in ultrasounds, they never found anything wrong with him until he was about 2. He started walking kind of like a zombie and eventually would collapse. And then his doctors decided to do a CT scan of him, and right away they saw severe hydrocephalus.
So, there was something else too, it seems like?
He has hydrocephalus, and he also has Dandy-Walker malformation.
Dandy-Walker, yep.
Yeah, so that affects his legs, his gait, and everything. He usually wears, we call them super speeds, but it's orthotics for his ankles and his feet to keep them walking straight and aligned with everything. And
So he's had one surgery, is that
he's
right?
had one surgery, and it's not a shunt. He's shuntless. He has an ETV.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you tell us what ETV is? We know a lot about shunts because of Elizabeth, but will you tell people watching what ETV is?
So an ETV is a endoscopic third ventriculostomy, and it's pretty much a piercing of the third ventricle. And they drilled like a little hole and just straight down to kind of let everything flow on its own. And that happened March 31st,
My
2016. Really?
Yeah.
My dad's birthday also.
Here, I want you to go ahead and sign.
Yes.
We were just getting ready to have a baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 12 days later. 13 days later, actually.
So do both the boys do karate?
They do.
Yeah.
All right, who wins?
Do y'all fight each other?
Fighting.
Yes.
He's the fighter.
Yeah,
He's the bruiser, yeah.
Call it practice. It's practice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know that we have the greatest of lighting out there. Oh, where's the We will have good lights. We have a light that we use to work on it, so we'll bring that.
Wow.
Liz, this is so sweet.
Oh, yeah, no. Thank you.
There you are.
Believe we could do this. Like, Mom, we gotta get this.
Make my little light.
I always carry a flashlight. We need this for the. Yeah. So we can
As far as 103 years old.
How's it running?
Okay. We might get some issues, but I probably will. Today they were losing contact.
Really,
I'm
really
really good.
like instead of hitting the gas, like your
Really
foot.
good is 43.
Yeah.
It's like a change of weather. No. The
Yep.
wheels actually sit in the box.
So it's totally different.
With some posts on the fire.
Pretty cool.
I like the color.
It's my absolute favorite color.
Intake.
It's my absolute favorite color. So, but you see, we got the Hydrocephalus Association on the back of there, on the back of the car trailer and everything.
Oh yeah. I have this shirt.
Yep. You get a shirt. So, but yeah, we drove all the way from South Carolina with this. Yep. It's really cool. We'll get some more pictures with you. Yep. Pretty cool, huh? So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's top
So-
speed?
Top speed in this should be 35, 38, but we have a speedster rear end in it, and which was kind of like the race car of the day, and that we got from Snyder's. And we've hit 52 with it a couple times. I hope the guy that built the engine is not watching this right now, Mark. But
Downhill with a tailwind.
yeah,
Is that downhill?
downhill with a
Oh,
tailwind.
wow, I got a
So-
video.
So let me see your shirt again. So he does karate, so he's kicking hydro daily. Let me see the back. Hydro Warrior Shane.
They come in small
Yep.
and extra small.
Yeah, how is pretty cool.
That's awesome, Shane.
So
Proud of you guys. Good job.
so again, if you're just tuning in, Shane here. Well, that was pretty quick. Do that again. Shane, you show me something. Show me something.
Show my high kick, Dad.
Yeah.
Wow, you about took off my mustache. So Shane here has hydrocephalus, and this is one of the reasons we're doing this whole trip here, and this is a pretty cool moment actually. So this is we've had several people that have stopped us, and what the heck is hydrocephalus to where my friend has it, or whatever relative has hydrocephalus, and so this is he's okay.
Balancing.
So definitely a cool moment here for us. Y'all got any more questions for the trip? Denise wants to see another move by you. Yep.
Oh, you got fans now.
So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And what belt did you say you were?
Green and white.
Green and white.
What color is yours?
A yellow black.
Yellow black.
Yellow black.
That's cool.
How long you been doing karate for?
4 years. It's pretty good.
Good. 3 years.
3 years.
Gary, and I'm gonna agree with you there. I'm doing my best not to get emotional about it myself, to be quite honest with you. I told him Alex to watch the starter button.
It'll take off.
Yay for California. Go Shane. Go Shane. Great kids. Appreciate it, Daddy. Smiling here. And Miss Emily is dealing with a similar issue. They said thank you, Shane, and his little brother.
Well, thanks for the sweet treats too.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm gonna put on an extra few pounds tomorrow. Good thing I'm not riding the T.
They're good with coffee in the morning.
Yeah,
Ooh, man.
the Dodge can definitely handle a couple extra pounds.
Wes, I'm gonna agree with you, man. This was a great way to end the trip part of it, overnight parts of it. Cute boys. That is worth the trip right there. Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Gotta have some girls knocking down the doors later, I'm sure. You already got a girlfriend, don't you?
This guy right here.
You already got a girlriend, don't you? You
Don't
do,
baby got the
don't you?
pictures.
Hey, Dennis.
That's all right.
Dana, yes,
How many people
ma'am.
we got watching?
Still got 38 on here still.
38 people watching.
38 people watching?
We were up to 43 a little while ago. So, again, if you're just tuning in, Shane here has hydrocephalus, and that's one of the kids. That's one of the reasons we're doing this whole trip.
Sweet.
So,
You wanna come out with us?
They were kind enough to bring us a whole box of sweets, and
4 or 5.
we'll definitely dig into those tomorrow. Appreciate the love from North
We're
Carolina.
going to Huntington Beach. Oh, yeah, so
I just did, yeah. People from all over the country. So we have people in Indiana or Illinois watching right now, North Carolina. Leave us a comment where y'all are watching from, if it's somewhere besides South Carolina. I know South Carolina. Dennis Powell, where are you at now?
San Diego.
Yeah.
So, maybe we only have like 100 miles to do. You know how long
So thoughtful, yes. Yeah, leave us a comment if you're from somewhere else.
it takes 3 hours to go anywhere in that car.
Oh yeah.
More people in North Carolina. So North Carolina, multiple people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Ainer, South Carolina, Sandwich, yep, Sandwich, Sumter,
I went to Charlotte
home base, Pennsylvania.
when I moved to
We got Pennsylvania watching. Shane just got the big eyes with that one. Indiana. So we got Illinois, Indiana, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, North Carolina, Main Street, and Sumter. Kathy, where are you at tonight? Johnsonville, South Carolina, Pete. Another one in Sumter. Miss Marcia, another one from our hometown of Sumter. Wilmington, North Carolina. Where else y'all from? Again, if you just tuned in, Shane here is one of the Hydro Warriors, and one of the reasons we're doing this trip.
High jump. Can't do it for him, but I can do it for you. All right, hold my thumbs. Bend down. And then count. Keep going. Keep down.
Y'all are funny.
And then
But
I'm
I'm gonna get Jennifer to say a few more words before we get off of here. And all right, can I get you to say a few more things? We've got people watching from at least, I think, 7 different states right now.
Oh, wow.
And this is Shane's mom here. Shane's the Hydro Warrior outside. And
well, let's see. It's been a long journey for Shane. He met all of his milestones, I'd like to say, when he was small. But he never really got to run. He never got to jump, anything like that. And we were just kind of like, he's a kid, he'll learn, you know. And once we got the diagnosis and everything, he was in the PICU.
you got to go, Mom.
Yeah. He was in the PICU for about a week and just laid straight out because they had to do a lumbar drain for him. He ended up having a cerebral brain fluid leak, and he had to learn how to walk all over again. And from learning to walk, he learned to skip, he learned to jump, and then run eventually. But all of the doctors were like, you know, you got to be prepared because he'll probably never run. He'll probably never walk right. He'll, you know, just bad news all around. And so we were kind of like, if that's what's meant to be.
There's a Hydro Warrior living in Rawlins, Wyoming, watching now.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. And so we just kind of put our faith and, you know, let it be. And I mean, he's a karate competitor now. And we couldn't be more happier and more thankful to God and everybody that's been along with us for the ride, because it takes a village. It really does. And we have a lot of supporters. We have a lot of family, friends, some we've never even met, you know, and hydrocephalus community is huge, and I'm really thankful for everybody. Hi to my best friend Tasha. Oh, Tasha Buchanan, we give a shunt.
Hi, Tasha.
Yeah, we had their
T-shirts
on. Yep.
Yeah, so the We Give a Shunt is Tasha.
Another Hydro Warrior from Thomasville, North Carolina, watching. Haley.
Hi.
Haley's been following for a while.
Yep. So anyway,
So I want Todd, have you told Elizabeth's story? I think.
yeah. I mean, I think everybody knows that. That's followed us so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, God is good for sure.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely.
And Elizabeth feels the same way too.
Most definitely. I know it's late in Sumter, but I appreciate all y'all watching. If you missed this, make sure you go back and watch it from the beginning. I'll walk back out here and I'll let Shane say bye.
Get your passports on. Ready in forward drive mode?
Shane, come here. All right. I want you to tell everyone thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for watching. See you later.
All right. Yep. Thanks, Dad. Most definitely. Most definitely. So we'll go live tomorrow morning at some point in time and show y'all everything we're doing to the T to maintenance or whatever.
Be careful where you're gonna fall.
Remember when we had that energy?
Good night, Denise. Camera Duval. I'm so glad you made it safely. We appreciate that. It was a couple of scary moments here and there, but anyway, we're gonna get off of here and we'll go back live tomorrow morning whenever the Orange County Model T Club, not the San Diego Model T Club, but the Orange County. So we'll go back live tomorrow and show y'all their Model Ts. Are coming. I think one or two of them are coming at least anyway. And we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. And y'all have a good night. We love y'all.